Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Local Pundit. I'm Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham Daily News and Update show for Sunday, September 1st. Yes, it is September, and we are rocketing toward the end of the year, which is amazing. And we had a really busy August. So yes, it says on the thumbnail, it says way too soon. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Yes, and got a lot to talk about today. Got a couple guests coming in, and the reason for the show today on a Sunday, and I will be fully on board. We've been out all day, having a good Sunday, getting away from all of you lot, but it's been fantastic. Come back in. So we're going to talk about a few things. Got a couple guests coming in as some of the normals. Ken's going to be in here. Ivan's going to come in here, came in. But mainly it's like way too soon. I saw an article today that came out that said, are Wrexham serious contenders? I'm going to bring it up real quick. Are Wrexham serious contenders for another promotion this season? They're currently second in League One after the first 4 games. And I want to say, and that's why Parkinson's on the thumbnail, let's just pump those brakes. It's way too soon. Let's calm down. So I'm gonna bring the game in real quick. The gang in real quick. Sorry about that. There we go. There is Ivan. There's Ken, and there we go. What's up, gentlemen? How are you?
Wow. Good morning or good evening.
Good
evening, guys.
morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Good to see you guys.
Yep. Quickly, 24-hour rule. What do we think of the game yesterday? How are we feeling on everything that happened yesterday so we can, marinate on it?
I'm feeling awesome. That was a great result. Really great to get an away win. Away wins are almost worth 4 points, not 3 points. So in the big scheme of things, because you take points away from a team at home. So very happy.
I'm also very happy. I think at this stage, every game, every successful result adds to the confidence and to the momentum. So apart from getting points on the board, it's important to win psychologically. The more we link those good games together, the stronger we're going to be for the rest of the season. So super happy.
Super happy with that too. Aaron's in the house. Hello, everyone. Oh Lord, Ivan is driving. No, he's not. He's not. Unless you are.
I'm in the passenger seat. Yeah, there is no steering wheel in front of me, as you can see.
He's not that great. He's not that great. Rob S is in the house. Nikki D is in the house, and James is in the house. And Robert, thank you very much. I can't spell today. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Be safe. So quickly. The reason why I brought that up is about we're getting ahead of ourselves. I know we like to be pacing ourselves in regards to like how we're going to get through the season. But this article came here. Wrexham boss Parkinson hails display in a win at Peterborough. Sorry. But I don't think this is all like I want to pump the brakes. We had a good August. I want to pump the brakes in regards to the winning of the league stuff needs to slow down. We agree with that or no? Ken's smiling.
I agree with that. Like it's, there's 2 ways this can go. Either they shut the league down now and we're promoted. Boom, we're in second. Gone, we're up. Or they do the boring thing and run out the 46 games and we see how we go.
What do you got?
So sorry, you were breaking up there a little bit, but I'm back into good network. I just wanted to, before I answer your question, everybody in the chat, people that's been with us for a while, thank you so much. It's good to be back. I don't ignore you. I don't see the chat, so I only see what Josh brings up. So if I don't say hi to somebody, it's not because I'm arrogant and I don't like you. It's because I just don't see it. So in advance, everybody, hi, hello, great to see you. And please leave the comments in the chat. We can talk about it later. It is too early. In fact, my rule for every season, whether it's football, hockey, or anything else, 10 games. 10 games. Give it 10 games. That's a good proportion to start working on some average numbers. And then from there on, we can start planning. And as a coach, as a player, they also do work on that similar system. You need to accumulate critical mass of numbers, minutes, performance stats. From there on, you make further plans, you apply corrections, so on and so forth.
Yeah. Well done. Well said, too. And shout out to Ryan, and shout out to James, and shout out to Nick. You're in the chat as you can see it. Just want to we're not unaware of of what you guys are saying there, too. Parkinson had said, hey, listen, we have to show we're serious contenders at this level, and we've done really well in a really good style. We knew that we had to play good today, which is yesterday against Peterborough, and the shape of the team was out of possession was outstanding. Now, I think they're taking this out of context for this right here. For this right here. What Parkinson said and how they're doing this right here. There's a lot of attention on this team. We lost Ivan. He'll come back. Ken, there's a lot of attention on this team, but it's not. How do we pump these brakes? How do we do it? It's way too soon. Way too soon.
Yeah. Just happens week by week. Like I've been saying 10 games. Me, it's like my thoughts always were, let's get to Christmas and still be in the hunt. If we're still in the hunt at Christmas time. So it's the classic coach's interview analogy, one game at a time, yada, yada, yada. Let's just take our time. And we have a lot of games to come, local derby this weekend. So
Yep.
I think it's really good that we just Parky will keep them level-headed. It's people like us and our fans that go, yeah, we're going to win the league,
Bring it. Yeah, right? Yeah.
And that's fine. Have fun. But
Yeah.
as long as the players and the coaching staff are staying grounded, fantastic.
But it's way too soon. James Lee says, January, I say, wait until January. We can push whatever within your reach, but the league, championship, auto promotion playoffs, mid-table survivor, etc. James, got to push for things but we don't want to sit on our laurels. And Kelly, hi, Kelly. How are you? As a biologist. Wow. Okay. Kelly, we got to get you on the show.
Definitely.
Kelly, put it out there. You got to come on the show. And I love it. I love it. And it's you have to come on. I love it. I want to hear your take on this and everything else for Wrexham for that matter. As a biologist who deals with data for a living, we do not nearly have enough data points yet to do a fair assessment on the league. Okay, you literally just set up Ivan. So if he's not frozen, he's going to have a say. And how you doing, Chicky Brewer? Good to see you.
I'm here. We're driving into. So somebody asked me the other day during our conversation, Josh, is whereabouts in New Zealand I'm in Queenstown. So we're just driving from the outskirts of Queenstown to the actual town, and it's mountainous, it's alpine environment, so the network is a bit patchy when you drive around the mountain and go down to the divot and then going back up. So yeah, I'm sorry about that.
It's really good for live content. I got to tell you, it really brings in all the viewers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you hear me?
You're right. And for all of you that don't know, they shot a lot of Lord of the Rings down where Ivan is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. The Kelly Davidson question here about we don't have enough data. Can you take that on? No, you can't.
Nah, can't hear us.
Go ahead, Ivan.
No.
Go ahead, Ken.
Can you guys hear me now?
We do. Yes. All right. We'll try.
You should be able to hear me now.
I got
Yes.
you. All right. As a biologist who deals with data for a living, Kelly, we do not nearly have enough data yet points to a fair assessment of the league. And because people are trying to say, do we have enough chance to win this league? What do you take on that from Kelly's comment?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's, yes, he's absolutely right. Sorry, it's just because I was frozen for a while. You're absolutely right. Not only we don't have enough data on our team, we don't have enough data on other teams either, because we need to, of course, we worry about what we do first, but we have to understand that that if we link those good results together, that effect of underestimation from other opponents will slowly dwindle away. So we need to make sure that we understand that the teams are going to be playing differently against us too. So those games that initially were supposed to be the hard ones, all of a sudden will be not too hard ones, and the other ones that we thought might be easy, they will become banana skins.
Yeah, I think we have a banana skin coming up, Ken. What do you think in this derby that's coming up? What are you thinking?
I think it has the potential to be one, but I think the team will be seriously up for Shrewsbury at home, local derby just across the border, getting those English English fans across the border into Wales. I think we'll fly the Spanish flag well, just to tease them. And it'll be a great match. With only, just remember, there's only 3 League One matches on this weekend, so it's going to get lots of attention.
Well, our whole team will be in the starting 11 for sure.
Oh, for the team of the week. Yes.
Yeah, team of the week. Yeah, I think that's the Patty one that said it.
Patty commented on that. Yeah.
Chicky Brewer says, "Nice to see you back, Ivan." Chicky Brewer, literally my first follower, our first follower on the Local Pundit, and we love her. I love her. That's fantastic. I swear Parkinson gets his answers straight from Football Manager sometimes. Okay, and
yes,
Mary. Yeah, and Mary, Aaron, if you're out there, come on in. Aaron, if you want to pop in, and anyone else, do we open it up to everybody? What do you think?
Mary, welcome, and I'm glad you're hooked. If you have any suggestions, feel free to comment. Feel free to come on. We love having you.
Yeah, Mary, come on. There you go. And don't drive because Ivan is on the wrong side of the channel. No real Wrexham fan who remembers the bad old days is talking about winning the league yet. Yes, and that's what I want to talk about way too soon. Just chill the out. Let's calm down. That's what I want to. That's what I want to pull on here. So thoughts on that? Let's just drill down on that. What we got, the data pulling back from the net. Ivan, you're very optimistic on everything. So where do you get the optimism there for pushing people down, but also like keeping people positive?
Well, look, just like you always say, don't get too high, don't go too low. Right? Stay in the middle. It's just as important for somebody who is a fan to do that as it is important for a player. I think that the luxury that we have this season, and I repeat myself a little bit, but there is no expectation. There is no axe hanging over our heads. So we just need to go with the flow, support the team, and see what happens. I think that it's so liberating knowing that all you need to do is give it your best try.
Yeah.
So don't create. What's going to happen if people are going to start screaming and yelling about winning the league right now is that we will put artificial, unnecessary pressure on ourselves, because that does go down to the players as well. Don't do that. Just enjoy the moment for now, because look, there will be setbacks, and that's okay. We're in the learning curve.
Mm-hmm. And on that, Ken, like we took our August, we said was an absolutely insane August, right? Getting those points, taking that on, just pocket those, put it in there. I just saying like, I don't like the fact that BBC is going to get on us because like, hey, can we win the league? Okay, chill out. We haven't even. By the way, our average spending, by the way, is below what it is for the league. I think it's 6.9, 6.8 or something like that million. But like we're actually
Birmingham took care of that.
Yeah, they sorted that right out. Yeah. So what do you like talk about the August that we had and talk about how we just temper this and what Parkinson is going to do.
Well,
what is he thinking?
The easiest way to temper this is, yes, we've had a great August. We've put those points in the bank. Great start. We're tied at the top of the league for now, but we're also 2 wins off 18th spot in the league right now. It's way too early. Bolton on 4 points in 18th spot, who is a very good team.
Very good team. Yep. What's he saying there?
Sorry.
You guys talking to me? You talking to me?
Yeah. We're talking to your driver. Talking to your driver.
No, look, I think that it's quite refreshing when people cast their minds back to individual games. So we need to remember that we got the results with a fair bit of luck. Okay, we were not faultless. We were not perfect, and we need to stay sober. For to use that set expression, luck. The old saying is luck favors the lucky. So it's good to have luck, and nothing wrong with that. But stay objective. We had we had a couple of calls, we had a couple of elements and episodes of the game that went our way. So we need to remember that when it needs to be it needs to be on top of our minds that we have a long way to go. The way we play, the way the way we perform is not quite there yet. We need to keep working. There will be other teams that are not as popular or not as highly rated that will surprise us. So we have to stay sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Stay sharp.
you're right.
And sorry, Ken. Go ahead. Bye.
No, you go.
Ahead. No, I was saying he disagrees on the luck, and I'm not going to give this back to Ivan. I'm going to pass it to Ken so he can have it. Oh, someone else is coming in. What the shit's going on? Aaron's. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Aaron's in. Wait a minute.
Look out. Probably Brandon. Probably his son.
Yeah, it's probably his son. He disagrees on the luck, and Aaron, and I'm not going to give it to you, Ivan. I'm going to hold it up. Aaron's in the house. There you go. Ken, on the luck part of it too. What do you say there? And Matt Al's in the house too. What's up, Matt Al? How you doing?
Luck goes well. Yes, we had our elements of luck in the match, but so did they. I mean, you got to remember Barnett hit the crossbar, had the keeper beat. Mullen missed a shot from right in front. They missed a shot from right in front. They had moments in the game where they were looking really strong. We had moments in the game. Remember, there was a corner that went straight over the top. Went straight over the top of Marriott's head, and he had an open goal to head it in. So the luck went both ways.
Yeah, but it's not about the game. I think overall luck. I think we're
injuries.
We're building our luck, right? We're building our luck, right? I love it, Aaron. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Have you met Ivan yet?
Ivan? Never heard of her. Never heard of her.
Who are you? Who are you, Aaron? Who are you?
Ivan's my secret weapon. Ivan's my secret weapon. Nobody in the league knows about it. Hey, we're killing it this fall.
Yeah.
Hey, we're killing it this fall. So Ivan's I gotta thank him a lot for that. He taught me everything I don't know.
Oh yeah.
No. It's good to see Aaron.
Hey,
Aaron.
That's right. No, as far as the luck goes, though, you make your own luck. That's what I was just getting ready to say. You make your own luck. I mean, luck plays a huge part in all sports. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls had a lot of luck to do what they did, you know, for 6 championships. You know, any team, Tom Brady. Tom Brady. No, I about said Drew Bledsoe, and I was wanting to say Tom Brady. How dude, that ages me, right? How many people even know who Drew Bledsoe is? How many people know who Drew Bledsoe is? Nobody. Probably me and you, right?
Yeah, you.
Well, I think we need to remember that disagreeing on luck is it's like, I don't think it's quite possible to disagree on luck. You can discount luck in certain ways, but if you remember the game against Bolton, how many? 2 crossbars, 2 posts they hit. If you remember the 16 minute of the last game, low ball comes through and it rolls 2 inches away from our post, and nobody by this day understands how the guy didn't score it. The first game, when we won 3-2, they could have scored 3 or 4. And yes, it goes both ways. But what I mean is that in every game, there is certain timing, there are certain crucial moments, and you can even concede a goal. But if the timing is right, that wouldn't matter much because you would get back, and if your momentum is good, that would not hurt you too much. You will still win the game. But if the timing is wrong and something kind of nails you down when the timing is wrong, even though you might be a better team, that's it. Game over. And that's what I mean by luck. Luck is a multi-dimensional entity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it not only it goes both ways, it also depends on the timing of the game, who it happens to, what condition the players are in, the mood, the tempo of the game. So, luck is there. You can't discount that.
Cam, would you rather be lucky or good?
Lucky every time.
You're a fucking golfer. Of course you are. Yeah.
Well, no. Well, look, and Aaron said it. You need luck throughout the season. And the best part about Chicago Bulls had luck, Tom Brady had luck. Whoever has all these successful teams, the advantage of that is it's a 46-game season.
Yes.
It evens out over the season. You'll have your good luck. You'll have your bad luck.
Yeah.
So
it's just like injuries. Injuries is a type of luck. I mean, a guy takes one wrong step and he blows out his ACL, and that could change a season, and it all just because he stepped left instead of stepping right. I mean, you just never know. You never know.
And that happens quite often. I remember a season when our goalkeeper went to take a standard, just absolutely standard, normal goal kick, and ripped his knee apart. Massive critical injury. And we lost the playoffs because of that. Because it's just, and it was not a collision. There was nothing too dangerous. Just luck.
Yeah, I agree. So Mary says when Ben Foster said was not luck. It was my favorite moment of all football. All there. And also Mary just says, did I just get free profound therapy? You might have done. And Peter said, welcome. By the way, all these are all local pundit members. This is awesome. And Aaron, you're wearing your Rotherham colors tonight. Peter T. I'm going to call you Peter T. There you go. Just signed on. Anyone think Palmer was robbed of a penalty when he was tripped up in the box on the game yesterday? Let's wrap our heads around that. I'd like to move the show in different directions. Let's do this. And Drew says, what's up? Good morning. How are you? Thoughts on that one, Aaron?
Honestly, I didn't get to see that one back. I mean, I saw it live as it happened. I don't remember seeing it back though, so I can't give a fair assessment on it. I haven't seen it back, so I don't know. Not sure.
And the reason we can't, Aaron, is because bloody iFollow. Literally, I hopped on. I'm thinking, I want to watch the match back, and it's like 3 days or something until they give you the full replay. I want to see that. I want to see the handball from that guy, whether he was inside the box or not.
I don't think he was inside the box. But that was definitely handball, though.
Yeah.
Aaron, you're Rotherham fan.
Hey, Rotherham won yesterday.
Yeah, whatever.
They did us a favor and beat Huddersfield.
I'm hitting the remove button. There we go.
Yeah. There you go. Ken says, talking about luck for those 4 games diminishes Wrexham. No, and that's what I wonder. I don't like. Can they win the league? Well, of course, anyone can win this league, but slow it down. Let's go. There's moments. There's things that we're doing throughout the season. We kick every ball, and it's not going to be perfect, but we're kicking every ball. I don't want to hear we're going to win the league. And granted, I know we're going to hear that all season, but it is what it is. Hugh D says, if we've been getting 10% possession and winning 4 games 1-0, that'd be serious luck. But this start with this merit, we are on a roll since 2024, second league with no luck. So there you go.
You're welcome, Josh. I did that. Sorry.
There you go. Anyone want that from Hugh? And yes, that is Ken.
Well, I would say 30% possession, 35% possession. If you're talking about possession, which you can't talk about possession on its own. There is different kinds of possession. There is different ways you keep the possession or give possession away. Where the possession is, there's so many things to talk about. But that also implies a lot of luck when you are down on possession. And we have to remember that the guerrilla style football that we're playing by default relies on decent amount of luck, because when you forcing 50-50 balls all the time, that apart from skill, apart from strength and other elements, you also rely on a little bit of luck. That's why it's called 50-50 ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Shrewsbury, just remember, Shrewsbury only had 30-something odd possession against Leighton and won 3-0. So we won't get into that today, but that's gonna be a very interesting tale of the tactics on the weekend.
Yeah.
And Ken, who is our amazing, reach out to other podcasters, bring them on. Do we have a Shrewsbury person coming in? Podcaster?
Mate, I am chasing hard. I can't find any Shrewsbury YouTubers except for the club. I am hunting hard.
So I'll bring on the manager.
Yeah, well, I think so.
Yeah.
Why not?
On that bombshell, I might be having on. I think I'm going to be having on Ashley tomorrow morning. Ashley and I are going to chat from Up the Podcast.
In the That's a Wrap show?
No, in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the morning.
Interview.
Mate,
Yeah,
see, you just...
Yeah,
I love the way
morning
Josh
for us
talks. Yeah, Josh just talks about his own perspective all the time in the morning. Like, Ivan, what time is it for you, Josh?
Earlier than you. Later.
Yeah. So it's like
Later.
evening for you? It's like nearly 9 a.m. for us now. We're on the other side of the planet, We're having, we should just say we need to start saying in 20 hours or in 24 hours, we're going to have such and such on.
So I was
Global,
mentioning,
baby.
I know we are global. Ashley and I from Up the Podcast, we're messaging tomorrow about 9:30. Might do it a little later tomorrow. But yes, so we're working on that. So as soon as I find that out, I will have him on, and we're going to do the news and update show tomorrow and talk about some stuff. Again, fun stuff. Total sidebar. The dog's in the house.
Yeah, Fred wanted to come say hi.
Yeah.
Do you think we're going to be mid-table?
Fantastic. I like it. I like the premise of the show, Josh. Pump the brakes. Let's just, settle in. Let's just get some W's on the board and keep moving forward.
Yeah. And Kelly says, I'm with Ivan. There are too many things that you cannot account for our control that impacts the results. When those go our way, we can talk about luck. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah. But good comment, Kelly.
Yep. I spot on. Could not formulate it better myself.
But
What an amazing
here's
person on the show.
here's my thing with luck though. It's almost pointless talking about it because you can't. There's nothing you can do. There's no magic wand you can wave that be like, oh, we're getting all the luck today. You know what I mean? So it's like because the other teams can get it too. So it really there's
Aaron,
not much you can do about it.
The way I remember the context that I said it with is that we need to stay sharp. We need to remember that we're not perfect, that everything, because people get the entire topic of today's show is too soon. Hold your horses, so that's what I mean. Like, Hakuna Yotatas a little bit, let one step at a time.
I like that.
Right. But it's also though, the boys have played well. So it's not fair to say it was just all luck.
No, I don't discount it. I didn't say it was all luck.
No, I didn't say. But I'm just saying when you talk about luck, it does discount the fact that they played well. You got to give them credit where credit's due, I think.
And I think I did that. Yesterday during the show, we had a good chat about it. All I'm saying is that long may it continue. We need a little bit of everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
You stopped driving, Ivan. You have to go to work? Or
No, we're all good. Just arrived at the destination, but we got time.
Nick, I want you to test that theory and hop in a sailing ship and start going.
What?
There you go. Yeah. And Kim says, Fearless had a Shrewsbury guy in today. Ken's the booking agent. He's terrible.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
Yeah. No one wants to talk. We're not a big show. We're just whatever is it. Tina says, I believe we will be promoted. It will be it feels exciting. And we're fighting for I agree with that. And Matt Al says, I used to give the assistant Shrewsbury manager a lift to the club. Okay.
Well, get him for us, Matt Al. Send him a message and let's get him on.
Yeah,
he'd be great to chat to.
Yeah, exactly. And Ash, we'll have him on tomorrow. It'll be a fun show. Live show tomorrow for Ashley for sure. There you go. And there we go. Cultural. Yeah, exactly. All right. So, what do we make of this coming out of this weekend though? August. It was a very, very tough one. And I think we did very well.
1 month down. Great start.
I'll tell you what. I think if you'd have told me coming out of August we'd be sitting on 10 points, may not have believed you going into the season. I think I'd have been happy with half that. I mean, there was no guarantee we were going to get 10. I mean, it's a tough run of games we've had, and then we got Shrewsbury, and then you've got Birmingham after that, I believe. So it's
actually a great reference point for pumping the brakes is remember how we started last season in 8-2, and we got automatic promotion.
Yeah.
So
you never know.
If you're Bolton in 18th position, you're not thinking right now we can't do it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be surprised if they don't get things turned around and get heading back in the right direction. Fred, what are you doing?
Ivan,
go
ahead.
Yeah. The biggest thing out of this August for me, apart from the results, is the momentum, the psychological aspect of, okay, we can do this. We know how to get results. And even if certain things don't go right during the game, it just adds to your confidence. That's huge.
Mary, what are the realistic expectations? Just curious. I think we get number 2.
Second, yeah. See, and look, I'll go early because Josh and I are both the optimists and we really love it. I think there's 4 teams that are fighting for that second spot, in my opinion, and I think that second or third is where we'll finish, hoping for second.
Yeah, I think we'll do it.
Down to the boys.
I'll be happy if we're still in the conversation for a playoff spot by the end of the season. I think if we're still competitive at the end of the season and we've got something to cheer for, I think that's a great season. Like, I have no expectations because I'm not going to put that kind of pressure on the team. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think we need to put that kind of pressure on the team
because they listen to us.
No, but I mean, we're the fan base, and so we're talking about it. Other people are talking about the same stuff. I don't see. I'm going to stick with this all season. This year it's a free hit. If we could do great and get promoted, awesome. If not, it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. So I'm complete because you never know what happens. Marriott could get hurt, then Mullen could get hurt again. Then where are we at?
Where's Brandon? Get
Brandon on. What do you think, Ivan?
Yeah.
I think that's.
Yeah, here we go.
Marriott said it well during the interview yesterday. The next game is always the biggest one.
Mm-hmm.
I agree completely with Aaron. Do not create extra pressure when you don't need to. I think that if we are in the conversation for playoffs, I'll be happy. Just like Aaron, I agree 100%. But that doesn't mean that I don't believe in the team. It means that I understand the luxury of having no pressure, no expectation. That feeling for an athlete, for a team, is gold. Not too many times you get that in your career. And don't rob.
Let's be the underdog.
Don't rob them of that feeling, because you perform your best when you are in that mind space, when you just relaxed. At the same time, you are ready.
So we're gonna win. We're gonna win the league.
Hey Josh, what did you want this show to be? Did you say?
Way too soon. I'm kidding. No, it is way too soon. I feel like we're getting pressure because of our status, for sure. But I want to stay under the radar. That's what I want to do.
Yeah,
100%.
And Ivan nailed that point. And I hope that by Christmas time we don't have that luxury because we're still right at the top of the ladder.
Yeah. I think that comes from the top. I think the manager is. I think Parkinson is our secret weapon for sure.
To your point, Josh, underdog. There is a good old saying. I appear weak when you're strong, appear strong when you're weak.
Yeah.
If you stick to that, back in my day, my previous career, that was something that was installed into us all the time. It's a good tactics to go by. Stick to that. The longer we stick to that, the more successful we're going to be.
Well, the reason why I put Dobson on the thumbnail with Parkinson is like he's the only new player in this side in League One that isn't part of our original squad from last year.
In the starting lineup.
Yes.
For now. Which shows that team, like last season, I was saying I thought we were a mid-level team with the team we had now. Yeah. And the only player that's been added to that has been Dobson, and he has been a force.
Yeah. Extensive.
Yeah. That's right.
That's the reason why I way too soon. And we have a National League team. I don't know. You guys take that on, Ken? Go around the corner.
Yeah. We're just a bunch of Hollywood FC. I'm fine with that. Keep throwing the shade. I'm all good. Let's go, guys.
Hollywood FC.
I love it.
Aaron.
I think we're. I don't know. It's good. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not positive. I'm stumbling over myself right now.
What? That's okay. So you think it's too soon, but I think that the fact that we have a team that is really cohesive, plus one player basically. That's what.
It's good. I think that's great, and I do think that's good, but I also think some of those players that are on the bench might make this team better when they get in.
Well, Rathbone, we're going to see.
Right, and that's the thing. Well, I'll be honest, he looked great when he came on.
He did.
And that might be an improvement. As much as I love Cannon, and Cannon's played amazing this year. I have no complaints with the way Andy Cannon's played. But Rathbone might be a better player, and it just is what it is, you know what I mean? And so Scar, we haven't seen Scar yet in a league game.
Yeah. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with like letting that go?
What do you mean? Like changing players out?
No, like you have an affinity to Cannon, and are you okay with him not being in and
I think that's part of that's just part of the game. I mean, you've got to prove yourself to be the better player. And if Rathbone gets his chance and proves that he's the better player, then he's the better player and he should be playing. I don't think there's going to come a day where Paul Mullen's not our best striker. That day will come. And so at some point, somebody's going to replace him. And as much as it's going to suck, because we all love Paul, as much as that's going to suck, that's going to happen at some point. So it's going to happen with all these players. And so that's something that you've just got to – that's just part of football. That's just part of every sport. That's part of every sport.
How old is Brandon?
Brandon is 9.
Okay, so –
he's the striker, isn't he?
Yeah. I don't know if that's what he'll actually play but right now he is.
Okay. Well,
What's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on that with the squad rotation or with injuries or whatever, Ivan? What do you think?
I'm more of a person who prefers rotation rather than one person in and another one out. I think that's something that I've been talking over the last couple of years about, that Parky does it the old school way, and that he's got his reasons. I prefer to keep both people match fit and give them equal opportunities unless somebody is hugely underperforming. And there is also an element of horses for courses. Sometimes you need a little bit more of, let's say, for example, Barnett. Sometimes you need a little bit more of Revan. You have to read the situation. You have to read your opponent. Parkinson does have a tendency of not rewarding people for good performances. Somebody will perform well, but not get the opportunity to the next match. Josh has been talking about it many times. and other people too. So, I have a lot of elements of the information missing to provide a definitive answer in that question. But as a rule, concept-wise, I'm more of a rotation 50-50. Give everybody, if they are equal or relatively equal, um, almost equal kind of players, they need to be playing almost equal kind of minutes.
Yeah, but this league, I think the rotation doesn't really happen. We don't have that luxury, but we do have luxury.
We do.
We do.
With our midfield, I don't see why we should not be rotating people. We have 1-for-1 sub in each position.
Yeah.
So I think we do have the luxury when I look at our second string players, and when I say second string, I'm saying that like the players that aren't on the starting lineup.
The new players, basically, right?
Yeah, the new players. Better descriptor. Yeah, you're right. The new players. But Parky likes, Ivan said, to play the old school. And there's nothing wrong with that either, because if you're a player like Cannon or Lee or whoever, and you're going, well, we're winning and our team's doing the job, why should I be replaced? Especially if that's been his system for the last 3 years. Now, that doesn't mean he shouldn't adapt and change, because I think he is adapting and changing slowly the style of play that we play and how we play football, but he hasn't changed the strategy around rotation of players like Ivan's talking about. But he may do that in the future.
I'll tell you, I'm a total. Sorry, Ivan. I'm all in on Parkinson. I'm all in.
Me too.
I'm all in. I don't care about his style. I don't care about. I'm all in. It's a free. I'm all in. I don't care. I really don't. And Mary says, what are everyone's expectations for Phil Parkinson this season, coaching wise? Because we have a deep squad. I want a heavy rotation. But I'm all in. I don't know. What do you think?
That's an Ivan fan right there. It's heavy rotation.
Yeah.
No, look, I just wanted to say that when we're talking about rotation, objectively, and we're separated from personalities, you can't just. Rotation is only part of the equation. If your system, if your style, if team A is based on a rotational system, they will be employing other routes in the entire holistic approach to football. If your team is based on different system, like old school, let's call it old school, just let's give it a label for now, then your overall approach to many other things will be different again. So you can't just pluck one element out of this situation and put it into other one and expect it to work. Other things within the structure need to change. Am I confusing you?
No.
Okay. So, yeah. That's in a nutshell. Sorry.
Matt Al says, I've said this before, but we need to push sentiment aside and play the new players. They're higher league quality, but benched. You'll never build a squad if we play the same. Yeah, I kind of like. Well, we're gonna see Rathbone this weekend for sure. Parkinson rotate.
We might see Mullen get the start.
I think Mull might start.
Maybe.
What Kim says.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I actually have a little bit of optimism that I think it's going to start to happen later in the season, and I'll be very happy to see it, because Parky has shown me the improvement in the development of our structure, and our play has gotten better and better. And he's shown he is willing to make changes slightly to how we play, and I think I think it'll happen. I'm a little bit more optimistic about that.
Aaron, you got that?
I go back and forth on it, because I totally understand why you need rotation, but also as a coach, I understand that when I go into a game, I want to be playing my best team, what I think is my best team. And so that's a hard thing to juggle. You know what I'm? For me, I totally get it because if I coached American football for over 20 years, if I'm going into a game, I don't want to be going into that game with my backup quarterback. I don't want to be going into that game with my backup left guard because then I'm worried about how he's going to perform and whether he's up to the standards of the guy that usually plays there. And I know that football's a little different. It's two different sports, but I can understand. At least I can in my head. I understand why you wouldn't as much want to do. Now obviously, if we're playing 3 games a week, there's got to be rotation. You know what I mean? When the schedule gets crazy like it does, but right now we've been playing 1 game a week. The 1 week where we did have a Saturday, Wednesday, or was it Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday? I can't remember. Whatever it was, we had a complete the whole lineup changed. Other than McLean, he was the only one that played or that started that game that started the previous game. So, it's a tough one, and I understand why you would want to rotate. I just know as a coach, for me, I understand how hard it is to rotate when you have a group that you really like.
You know who doesn't rotate?
Best group.
To your point, you know who doesn't rotate? Pep.
Who?
Arteta. Nope. 1 or 2 here and there. So cool. I'm good with it. You know, we want to go up, and I say it's way too soon. And I think we need to understand that Parkinson is kind of has a feel for the squad. We have great players. Ken said it. We have good players on the bench. We want to see them, but it's like earn your way in. Injuries will get you in there, and as you say, like what Andy Cannon, whatever happened with his leg, those will allow changes to happen for sure.
Yeah. And Hugh, I'm not saying that Marriott deserves to be dropped. I'm saying it's the rotation. Like I'd like to see Mullen and Marriott swapping now, and and I said he might play this weekend because I think he will play the Bristol Motors game, which is the non-league game as his first full game. That's why I think he'll play his first full game, but he might play this weekend, and this just leans harder into that full rotation of players. And are you rotating midfielders this week? Are you rotating a midfielder, a defender, and an attacker? You won't rotate all elements of the squad in one game, in my opinion. Like Josh said, 1 or 2. That's what I think. Anyway, what do you think, Ivan?
Well, before you get to that, Chicky Brewer agrees with me. Just want to put that out there.
Of course she does. She loves you.
And Aaron,
she knows producer Ann's not real. She knows producer Ann's not real, and she's trying to get a date.
I just want to say that Chicky Brewer agrees with me, and I love her. There you go. Go on.
You guys all brought up very good points, and merit to each and every aspect of that conversation. I just probably will simplify this. As long as we don't get the situation of last season Stash and Evans, I'm happy.
Yeah.
That might have been Chicky Brewer at the front doorbell.
Josh is like, yeah, screw you guys, I'm going home.
He's had to go hide the bot and answer the door.
But yeah, I'm with you though, Ivan. I'm totally. I don't want to see Elliot Lee playing over 4,000 minutes again.
And
that's
Lee, yeah.
We ran him. We ran Elliot Lee into the ground, so I totally get that, and that is one thing I get to your point. When I'm coaching American football, we've got a 10-game season. When we're talking about European football, we're talking about 46 league games. So that's a whole different animal, and it does need to be approached differently. So to your point, I agree, there does need to be some rotation for sure.
Glue coach, I think Brunt's positioning has actually been exceptional, and he had one very unlucky goal against him. I've said that a few times now, and we've just got a great defensive backline at the moment. So yeah,
you could like that. The goal that what was that game? It was the Sheffield game, right?
Yeah,
When
Yeah.
played.
Yeah, you see, nobody could have let. It's not his fault. That auto goal is not, you.
Yeah.
He did everything right, and that's luck. That's
That's
get back to that.
luck. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if I was in his position or pretty much any other professional footballer, especially defender, he did everything right. He could not go for that ball. He had to put a touch to it. It's just didn't go his way. You got to understand that those crosses, those balls come in at a very fast pace, and things like that happen. So that goal is not his fault. The mistake, the error happened way up the field.
Yeah, that was a close range shot, and he wasn't trying to save the goal. He was marking a man. You look, there was another man like right there that he had knocked out.
I would, as a coach, I would give him an absolute railing if he did not do that. I'd rather him go for it and touch that ball and do this than not go. Because look, again, I'm just getting into the weeds of it. He did everything right, so he's all right.
So there's been some great comments in here too. Like, I agree, our first team is playing very well. I don't like to mess too much with success, but we don't know yet that is our best team. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's another point. Yeah,
we just don't know yet.
A good point. Yep, absolutely.
Yep. Parky needs to decide if Mullen is starting at Birmingham. I watched the Birmingham game. Oh my God, that is just stacked with quality, that squad. They can just turn a match on a dime. They are a threat. They should win the league. Full stop. End of story.
I would love to see them not winning. This is like if Santa did exist, that would be my wish. Just because what they've done is nuts.
Everybody stop. Everybody stop. Did you just say Santa didn't exist? Wait a minute. Pump the brake. You said a lot of mean things, Ivan. But how are you going to sit here and tell me?
Yeah. I got a couple of more things up my sleeve. I'm not going to say nothing. Okay. You guys are too sensitive.
Oh, shoot.
All right, guys. I really enjoyed today's conversation. Yeah. I hope Josh is still alive in the background. That would be nice. My phone is about to die. I actually have to get back to work, even though this is a lot better. Love you all. Thank you very much in chat. Everybody in the chat. I'll see you hopefully on the regular now. If you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments. Huge respect. See you later on that bombshell.
See you, Ivan. He's out. There we go. He's out. So, yeah, I mean, look, we've got some good stuff in here, Aaron. We'll quickly go through some comments because there's like 120 people watching. Mullen came on because now it's you and me. You watch it skyrocket to 30 people.
There he is. Did you fall in?
How's Chicky Brewer?
Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Sorry, I have a very sick. Banks is very sick. Sorry.
Yeah,
that's not what happened.
That's all right.
We know it. Sorry. You'll have to go back and watch. Right. Mullen, come on, missed 2 good chances. You don't bring players on in that performance. Look, UD, I understand that perspective, and I get it, but also got to remember that's not the Mullen that is Paul Mullen. He's got to play minutes to be sharper.
Did you guys get rid of Ivan? What you just told
me?
He
had enough, mate. On that bombshell.
Nah, he said he had to get back to work. So
he had to go.
Sorry. Okay, so you give him the work thing, but I have a sick animal, and I got shit. I'm on the pundit.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you're the boss, so we got.
Yeah, you're the boss.
Shots. We got to take our shots at you when we get to.
There is a boss. There is a boss right over there.
I've never seen her. I don't believe she exists.
Never seen her.
Never seen her.
She's plugged fake in.
News.
If we're all employees and we've never seen the boss, cannot be real.
I'm an employee. The boss is right. It's almost like right. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But look, last season players were broken down. Yes, but now our squad's deeper. I don't think we'll have that issue this year.
Yep.
I'd start Mullen in that cup game. I agree with that. I'd start him in the Bristol Motors, see how he's travelling, and if he's really struggling, bring him off at halftime. I think that's the right move.
Okay. Yeah, but thank you, Kelly. Kelly, come on and say hi. You want to come on and say hi? Yeah.
How come all the women just have a soft spot for you, mate?
got nothing to say.
Yeah, look at that. Sometimes silence is the best response.
But Kelly's, I'm inviting him on. I mean,
Yeah.
How did you get rid of Ivan?
No, Ivan had to go, and he's not the only one. I'm about to go to an appointment, so I do have to go.
Bye. All right, he's done. Fantastic.
On that bombshell.
Got him.
Yeah, I got him. I got him. Hip Karma. No, Hip Karma. You want to come in and say hi? I was gonna shut it down. There you go. You will never see producer Ann. No, you will not. Yeah, the whole show. By the way, there's a bunch of people in here. Thank you all for coming in. Aaron, about the way too soon. Wrap it up there. What do you got?
Yeah, it's too soon. Honestly, I don't think I've seen too much anything over the top, really. I think everybody's happy that we're winning and that we're playing well.
I don't like this article.
No, but you're going to get that. We're going to get that. As long as we're anywhere near it, we're going to get that all season long.
I don't like this headline. Wrexham are showing they're serious contenders in league. I don't like it. It's too fucking soon. That's the leader.
Yeah, but what are you going to do? You can't. I mean, we can't write their articles for them.
We can't, but we're the news and update show for Wrexham, and I don't like it.
I agree, but I think we're all right. We're okay.
What's PDF, by the way? On your shirt?
PDF's where I work. Process development and fabrication.
You making fun of our show?
What?
I don't know what that means. What does that even mean?
It says process development and fabrication. So we process and develop and fabricate things.
But the last part of the fabricating is BS. What are you fabricating?
Oh, we fabricate a lot of things. We fabricate anything from parts for elevators to parts for some guy's trailer down the street. we can do all kinds of. We got a fabrication shop that do anything.
Okay. Are you gonna hang out enough? Should we bring Bree from SoCal on?
Yeah, bring her on. I'm good. I got nothing to do. So.
Maybe she can tell me what the F your shirt means.
Yeah, I don't know what it means either. That's just where I work.
The show tomorrow is at 9:30 a.m. on a holiday. Kelly. I'm trying to get on Ashley. Him and I are working it out right now. Here you go. There's the Ashley from the Up the Podcast. And he and I are trying to work out times. He has a young daughter, so we're trying to work that out. So I said 9:30 my time PSD. So we're gonna try to push back maybe an hour or so. So we're working around that, and it will be a live show. It will be a live show, so people can talk to him, and everyone needs to be nice. Be nice. Hugh says you know what papers are like. Crap, and they go. And there's some welding going on in that shop. Yeah. Right. Yep. There you go.
I do some of that.
I'll be there for that. Yes. And you can't hide on this league. No, you can't. And sorry, I have a guest already. Okay. Fine. Okay. All right. Let's wrap it up then. Matt, Matt Josh fabricates stream content. Fabricates means fake. For fuck's sake. Go look at the numbers, Matt Al. We're here every day. News update.
Where you been, Matt Al?
Yeah, Matt, we're here. I invite you on all the time. No camera.
Matt, this guy won't even come on with us.
Yeah, I love him to bits, but it's like, no, we are here. That's it. That's why we're this. And we're not perfect, but here we go. Have you been? I haven't. No, but we'll do that. Trust me, we will have Birmingham folks on for sure. LA 9:30. Yeah. Yes. Chris, haven't confirmed it, but we'll do it. All right. Aaron. On that note, way too soon. We agree with that. How do we shut this down?
It's way too soon. Everybody, be happy that we're winning.
Yep.
Obviously, everybody should be happy, but also know that this may not last forever.
Nope.
It could turn as much as we thought coming into the season. We thought the first 6 games were going to be hard. and then maybe the next 6 games weren't going to be as hard. It may be the complete opposite. We may drop 10 points in the next 6 games. You know what I mean? You just don't know. You don't know how it's going to go. Hopefully we keep heading in the right direction.
All right. Tell Brandon I said hi. Are you ready for That's a Wrap show?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. I haven't put it up yet, but I'll do it in the morning for sure. That's a Wrap tomorrow night for sure. Be fun. Tell Brandon I said what's up. Tell the family I said what's up. And let's do this. All right, brother.
All right. Sounds good. Hey.
All right.
Hey, up the boring Parkiola, pirate, terrorist football Reds. And on that bombshell.
I love that guy. He's an absolute legend. Absolute legend. I love that guy so much. He's such a good dude. Fabricating behind the scenes. Matt Al, dude, we talk all the time. Come on now. No, he's trolling me. Matt Al, come on in. There you go. All right, make it last forever. I love Matt Al. Mary says, so do it soon, and can't wait for the wrap-up show. Tell Sheldon to bring his stats. I'm here for it. We will, Mary. He will bring it for sure. And Scott Kent says, great start for Wrexham. Yes, and that is a Arsenal player there. I'm not sure. Awesome. All right, so that was it. Good show. Sunday show after we get through a game, which is a win, which is awesome. It's been a good August. Let's wrap that up. It's been a really good August. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Tomorrow we have the news and update show, which I should have on Ashley from Up the Poshcast. I'll confirm that in the middle of the night. And then tomorrow night is the That's a Wrap show. So it should be fun. Great thing. It's a good idea. Man, I'll just because there you go. Awesome. And Rotherham. Oh, it's a Rotherham. Oh, wow. Scott, are you a Rotherham fan? Big show. Big, and I will. Okay. All right. Scott might be a Rotherham fan, which is awesome. And Scott, always welcome on the show. Yeah. Thanks, Josh. Yeah, of course. All right. I'm going to go have some dinner with the missus, producer Ann, and it's good to see everybody. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you coming in. Lots of us Americans will be working or not be working. Yeah, absolutely. We'll do that. Can't listen to rumors from busy talking. Yeah, there you go. All right. So on that bombshell, thanks all for coming in. I will see you all tomorrow.